Hey guys, Leia here from Unbox. This is the Honor Magic 2 and it was love at first slide. So yeah, the sliding mechanism is obviously one of my favorite things about this phone, but honestly there are lots of things to love. So for this video, we will be talking about the pros and cons of the Honor Magic 2, starting with the pros. The sliding feature is a great way to get closer to 100% screen-to-body ratio. Now, we've been looking for solutions to come up with a notch-free phone. Oppo, for instance, has a Find X with the motorized cameras. Vivo next has two displays, one in front, one at the back. And of course, you can also manually pop up the cameras like the Mi Mix 3 and the Honor Magic 2. Although I was going through my stuff during the holidays and I realized that it's not really a new concept because I found my old Nokia 2680 and it slides up manually. And if the Magic 2 is anything like the Nokia, then the sliding mechanism seems to be pretty durable, so let's keep our fingers crossed. And since the Magic 2 is completely notch-free, consuming content on its 6.39-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display is an awesome experience. Another thing that we love about the Honor Magic 2 is that it's a powerhouse. It runs on a Kirin 980 processor, which has two NPUs, allowing it to have better AI functionalities, and you can really feel the jump up from the Kirin 970. It's the same chipset found on the Mate 20 and the Mate 20 Pro. Now, this particular unit has 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, although the base model has 6GB of RAM and the top model has 256GB of storage. This is really a powerful device, no lags, and everything just runs smoothly even when you're multitasking. Here's a look at some of its benchmark scores. One of our main considerations when buying a smartphone are the cameras. Now, while most phones have 3 or 4 cameras, this one has 6. The rear cameras are composed of a 16-megapixel main shooter with an aperture of f1.8, a 25-megapixel monochrome sensor, and a 16-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera. The selfie shooter is at 16 megapixel with 2 depth sensors. Do we really need so many cameras on our smartphone? I can imagine people giving different answers to that. But the point is, the Magic 2 has really good shooters. You can zoom in, you see the details are crisp, are really clear. It has a night mode feature similar to the P20s. It has a wide angle option, which is great if you're traveling or if you want more of your friends in that group shot. The AI works really well too. I guess we're just trying to figure out what the 2 depth sensors are for the selfie camera. We suppose it's for better bokeh, but honestly we don't see much of a difference. But still, good camera, good pictures, awesome Instagram feed. The Honor Magic 2 has a 3400 mAh battery, which is pretty good and surprising because a bigger battery means it requires more room, more space, and with the slider, we just thought that it wouldn't fit in the device, but it does, so that's really good news. It also comes with a 40-watt supercharge, so you can go all the way up 50% from 0 in just 15 minutes. Now let's move on to the not so good things about the device. To begin with, the Honor Magic 2 has no 3.5mm jack, and we know this is becoming a trend in most devices these days, but a lot of people are still looking for it. I personally still look for it. Also, if you're an audiophile and you just sometimes want to listen to music using your phone, the speakers are not all that great. They're actually kind of weak, so you have to prepare that Bluetooth speaker. You will need it. Okay, disclaimer, this next con is really a matter of preference, but personally, I am not a fan of in-display fingerprint scanners. I know they're accurate for most devices, but for someone who uses a lot of hand cream, they just don't work as well for me. I still prefer my fingerprint scanners at the back of the device because that's where my index finger will be anyway. The Honor Magic 2 does have a face unlock feature, but you have to slide down the phone for it to work. So it's not the most convenient thing in the world, but to be honest, it's just a good option to have. If there's one feature we wish we were able to try, it's Yoyo. It's an advanced AI that's supposed to integrate itself in the phone, but unfortunately, this is not a global unit. It came from China and we don't speak the language, so we couldn't understand. But if we ever receive a global unit, we will test it out and we'll let you guys know if it works as advertised. Generally, the Honor Magic 2 is a great device and I personally wouldn't mind using it as a daily driver. The thing is, it's not yet available in the Philippines and we don't know if it ever will be. We asked the folks over at Honors, we're still waiting for a reply. We will keep you guys posted. But if you really want the device, you do have the option of buying online. The thing is, it will most likely be a China unit like this one. It won't have Google Play services, although you can sideload it, and it won't have an official warranty. So it's really up to you guys, at least you have the option. As for the price, we converted it directly from Chinese yuan, although you can expect it to be a bit more expensive if or when it arrives in the Philippines. So for the base unit, it's going to be around 29,000 pesos. The top model will be around 37,000 pesos. And that's it for this video. If you like it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell. For the latest tech news and gadget reviews from the Philippines, head to unbox.ph and follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. This is Leia. Bye!